Rob and Slim Show.
Hey, boys. How you doing?
What's going on, David?
David, the producer from the Unwritable Rant. How are you, brother?
Good to hear from you guys. So what's going on, man?
Oh, I wanted to start off with a new segment called the David, the producer, and Rob and Slim Show Death of the Week, where you get to choose the most important celebrity death of the week. And my choices are Night Court's Harry Anderson, Arlie Army, or Barbara Bush, who won for the week.
Oh, Early Army.
Yes.
Come on.
All right, I would not expect anything
Easy.
less from fucking Full Metal Jacket. And what was that show he did? Like
I don't care if
he
one
was a
lady
man.
fucked a president and had a president. Doesn't matter.
That is pretty good though. She fucked the president and plopped out a president. That's pretty impressive. But
It's
Arlie
pretty
Army
impressive. You know,
is
a
fucking
statue
man.
should be erected in her honor.
Yeah,
but
and in
other than
Slambo's
that,
pants.
you know, come on.
Slambo likes the
Right.
gilfs.
Right, yeah.
And Harry Anderson was a good musician. He was a good magician. I think you found him,
Yeah.
right, Slim? Like just recently, and you were like,
Yeah, he was really awesome.
And
yeah.
I loved the Night Court. Bull was great, but yeah, no, nothing beats Arlie Army.
Oh, please. I mean, I could pull a rabbit out of a hat. That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
But he did like con man type tricks, so that was cool. You know, like
He did. No, he
Yeah.
was actually pretty funny.
Yeah,
He
no, they were all
played
great
the whole
people.
LA scene for a long time,
But,
and big contributor to the whole magician scene.
He was still going.
come
That's
on.
why I was surprised. Like I hadn't really heard from him much. And Slim, not too long ago, like I said, found him and like found some shit he was doing. Like so.
We
That's
totally
pretty cool.
tried to get him on the show last year too.
Oh,
We made a
man.
hard press for that guy.
That
I
would-
really wanted him on.
You think he'll come on now?
I think we got a better shot now than we did before.
yeah, contacting the dead isn't that hard.
Spirit box guy.
Yeah.
A little seance, yeah. Why not?
They can't say no when you summon them to the table.
they can't say no to dead, huh?
Exactly.
It's not rape.
Oh, and by the way,
They're not
Juliette
allowed.
sends her love, and by love, I mean a restraining order.
Against which ones? Driz? Slim?
All the
or-
above. All the above.
Who she got? She had what? Doc McGee on? He
Doc was on.
manager of
we,
Kiss.
we put that episode out on Sunday, and that guy's managed Kiss, Bon Jovi, Motley Crue, Scorpions, Skid Row, and even
Yes.
James Brown. Isn't that weird?
Wow, I had no idea. I didn't know James was in that list. What? Did he have some fucking wild story like Gene Simmons?
Oh, he's got a great Paul Stanley story on there, and his 93-year-old dad. You got to hear it. It's hysterical.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's
And he
great.
talks about Bon Jovi's start, how he got started, and how his first 2 records tanked, and how
Really?
he ended up at his table at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last week, or this week actually, isn't it? This week?
wow.
Yeah, that is this week. That's what I was gonna say. Like, yeah, Bon Jovi is so great. Like, even if you heard, like, if you never heard him and you heard him now for the first time, you'd be like, "Who the fuck is this? This rocks." Bon Jovi is fucking awesome.
Well, you're from Jersey, isn't that a rite of passage? You have to love Bon Jovi.
I don't know. I hate Bruce. Bruce sucks.
It's so many people like the both of them.
But I
It's
like the John Bon. The John Bon is fucking that sweet hair. He's like only 5 foot tall. He's perfect height for a bro job. What else could you want? What else could you want?
No, you can't get a bro job from him because he's got those chiclets for teeth. Those would really cut into the old skin.
All right, give me the butthole. Give me the Bon John butthole.
Ugh.
I figured though, David, since she had Doc McGee on, we have a doctor. His name is Doctor Rapenstein. I didn't know if you could interview him.
Oh, I'd love to.
He's a World War
I'll give it a shot.
II. He's a World War II veteran for the wrong side, and he's a doctor at a prison in a penitentiary up out west
Yeah,
somewhere.
they brought me over here from Project Paperclip.
Ooh.
Ooh, I don't even know what the hell that means, but sure, I'll go with that. Okay. So I get to interview Dr.
Doc Rapenstein.
Yeah, it's Rapenstein.
Rapenstein. Oh, it's Rapenstein. Okay.
Rapenstein.
Now, is your first name Hans?
Well, you guessed it. I never really said my first name before, but it is.
I
It's
think your
Hans.
uncle.
Hans Rapenstein. Yeah,
Hans Rapenstein.
this
Okay.
was a very good
So
guess, David.
If you have Bluetooth, on your cell phone, does that mean you're Hans free, or is that am I getting that wrong?
Yeah, I don't really have a cell phone. I'm kind of, I'm 93
years young.
old.
93 and you're in World War II? Well, I think you need new math.
95, no, 90. I think I'm pushing 100 actually.
112.
He's ageless.
My
He's like Mariano Rivera. Nobody knows his
My
name.
memory is not what it once was.
His age or his name.
Dr. Mengele has been pushing daisies for decades, and he's walking.
He was
the
a
earth.
Hitler youth. He was a Hitler youth.
I was in his medical program.
He was in his boy band.
Okay, I think I can come up with a couple of questions for you. So let's give this a shot.
Okay,
All right, so Dr. Rapenstein, as I believe your name is, if I got that right.
That is right, Hans Rapenstein. Yeah.
How did you conquer Poland so fast?
Ooh.
Oh, that is a very good question. You see, they used super soldiers on the front line that I personally oversaw, and I basically injected them in the cock myself. It was a cock injection, and it gave them unlimited strength.
Stamina.
Limited stamina. My English is not that good, but stamina.
He doesn't know the translation. But he gave him all Viagra.
It was an early version of Viagra, but it worked.
It was called Juagra.
The only problem is they were all impotent after the Blitzkrieg.
Oh, they were floppy after that.
Yeah, after the Blitzkrieg, when we used them again, it was done. They had to be taken off the field. Yeah.
Ooh.
See, now, I would have guessed that you would have marched in backwards because they would have thought you were leaving. But, that's just me.
I thought that's just because he was a sloppy party bottom.
Yeah, some of them did indeed, David. Some of them did indeed.
I do like how you weave in and out of Arnold. It's very, very close.
I am
very close.
But I am from the Bavarian regions. That's where I was born, once raised.
And raped.
Once raped by a Catholic priest when I was a young boy.
We never got this far, David. Thank you.
Yeah, a lot of backstory.
I know. I never knew the doctor was this deep.
And by backstory, I really mean backstory.
You might be saying that. That is a lot of where my rage comes from. Yeah.
Okay, I do have another question for you.
Ooh.
Okay, ask away, man. Ask away, my friend.
So, when you eat at a German restaurant, 30 minutes later, do you get hungry for power?
Yeah, of course I do. That German food just fills me up with power.
A lot of crowd.
It makes me think of the old days, my glory days.
Back to the Springsteen.
Yeah.
I hate Springsteen. Fuck you,
All right,
doctor.
and I do have one last final question for the doctor. So, do you drive a Volkswagen to be fashionable, or because it has a really roomy ashtray?
Well, I like to smoke cigars, so I would have to say it's a really roomy ashtray,
He's a class act.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like those Cuban cigars. I smoke them every day, every night. I can't believe I'm still alive among the living.
Yeah, at 112. You're right. Yeah, I'm having a hard time believing it myself. So, Doctor, why do you like... now, you're part of the rape, or too many rapes, kind of theme here.
Universe.
Yeah.
How did you get involved in too many rapes?
Well, I was kind of retired this was about 20, 30 years ago, and in the Too Many Vapes penitentiary, the old warden before the one that we have now, a slurpy kind of fella. He offered me a job. I was running
I thought it
very
was the guy before me hired
very
you. You
low.
were there when I showed up.
very low on the
The
cash.
scrotum pole.
I'm probably screwing up the wardens. I don't know.
You don't even know that you were there when I got there. I got there and you were already the doctor, you fucking asshole.
Okay, so it was the other guy, the loudmouth,
Yeah.
who likes to curse a lot, but and do copious amounts of cocaine, but which I provide, and that's pretty much how I
I
got
thought
there.
Frankie brings the good stuff.
He doesn't even know.
Nah, I provide Frankie this good cocaine, and he thinks he's providing the good cocaine.
Sounds like a conspiracy.
But my cocaine is it's better. It's just higher quality. The purity level is just out of this world. I suggest if you are into the cocaine, you should try it. Yeah.
So I can tell you're running out of steam, so I'm going to give you one last question here.
I'm getting old, David. It's past
He says
It is-
people's names.
past my bedtime. Yeah.
So, okay, the perfect partner,
Ooh.
someone named Adolf or Colonel Clink?
Well, see, I would have to go with this Colonel Clank, and this is why, because Adolf would be the perfect Führer, and Colonel Clank is the perfect partner.
Ooh.
That's that. You want to? Who
It's
would,
not like an explanation or anything.
but no,
though.
I know.
Who wouldn't want?
This
no,
is somebody trying to justify why they're gay. I love this. This is actually kind of good.
Who wouldn't want a guy? Well, I am from Too Many Vapes Penitentiary. That kind of stuff does go on there. But anyway,
But we're not talking about vaping. We're talking about raping.
that's
You
what
said
I
too
said.
many
Vaping. But anyway, I would want somebody named Colonel Clank to have my back. Yeah,
Your back
I think that's my backside.
Your
the-
hiney.
my the puts the Glockenspiel into place.
The blockage.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh, but it sounds hot.
Oh, it is slim. It is very hot, slim.
I do have one last follow-up.
Good.
Okay, one last follow up.
Do you get annoyed when people call you a Nazi?
9.
Or 10?
He owns it
Yeah.
I completely wear it.
proudly.
Yeah, I have my own uniform hung up in onto my office.
You're more likely if somebody says, no, that guy's not a Nazi.
Then you
you're-
get
you're
mad.
and I get very pissed.
Well, I do appreciate your time, Hans, or Doctor. Doctor
Ooh,
is,
yes.
I'm sure you have a PhD in death.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I want to make sure that I give you the right moniker here.
He studied with Dr. Killinger.
Oh yeah,
Dr. Henry Killinger.
Once Goebbels as well.
Goebbels. Dr. Mengele.
Mangala Goebbels. And sometimes Mr. Rudolf Hess would visit my office. I'd give him a little shot in the asshole,
Ooh.
a little cocktail, you know.
That sounds like a whole weekend.
Oh yeah, it was a bender. That man was insatiable.
Oh, you should be doing stand-up.
It was very good times, yeah.
Nobody loves a Nazi doctor from World War II that's 112 more than probably Slim, I'm guessing.
This is true.
Oh, shit. What was that article, David, that said women are the future of podcasting, period? Was that a real article?
That was a real article.
What about guys?
So-
Guys can't be good, though?
The funny thing, it just,
period.
the odd thing, or the way you read it,
Yes.
it was a whole article on feminism and why women don't get the proper credit being podcasters, and it had this whole thing. But the byline,
Yeah,
the
the headline.
byline was why don't women get the proper credit in podcasting? Period. And I thought, huh. I'd rewrite that if I were him.
But who's holding women back in podcasts? This is like another thing. Like, yeah, we've run out of things to fight for.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, who's beating up women podcasts? It's like,
I don't think anyone is.
No.
I mean, I see a lot of women podcasts out there now. I mean
Juliette
especially in the last
does it,
couple of years.
Dina, Twisted Philly, yeah, like some of my
I like
favorites.
to troll women podcasts all the
Oh,
time. This
all
is my
right.
personal computer.
He has a Commodore 64.
No, it's an original
Full of
Apple.
chicken porn. Right.
Oh, there's lots of that. Could ask Hess about that.
I was thinking, like, should we get one of these guys a sex change? Like, who would you want to see get a sex change, Slim or Slambo?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I think Slim's halfway there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
I
a
think
really
he's
good feminine voice too. Yes, I could talk like this, and like I'd be a really good, real sexy female podcaster.
Yeah, no, that Schlambo would just make an ugly, ugly woman.
Oh, he would. He wouldn't be as beautiful as I am. I am gorgeous.
That bone structure is just not good.
Oh, I have the sexiest bone structure. She's a little old. But
Well, I actually think the Driz would make a perfect woman.
yeah, nah, I don't
You
go
already
that
got
way.
his dick cut off too in Too Many
Yeah,
Rapes.
no, I'm man all the way. No, I mean I'm like into women, but I'm a man. I don't mean like I'm into men when I say I'm man all the way. I just mean like I'm a male all the way. Like like you know what I mean. I don't fuck guys or anything.
Was that
Not all
My
the
head
time.
hurts just from even hearing that sentence. I don't even know what the hell you said.
That's very essentially what Cash Me Outside Girl really is. It's just when the Driz puts on makeup, on a wig, and acts like he is 13 years old.
Ooh. I don't know what any of that meant. I just want to know if the Driz has a song about sex changes.
Yeah, I got a song about everything.
Yeah.
I made sure that I wrote a
course he
song
does.
for every single topic on the planet Earth, so I never run out of songs. Yeah. Yo.
Jesus
Yeah, what's going
Christ.
on, guys? I'm the Driz with a big D and a little Z. Let me tell you a little bit about sex changes. One day you're born and you got a penis. That means you're like a man. Yeah, because you got a penis. You're a man. Well, you start getting a little older and you're like, man, I like Barbie dolls. I like Barbie dolls. You play with a lot of Barbie dolls. And your mother's like, why you gay? And you're like, Mom, I'm not gay. I just like Barbie dolls. And your mom's like, why you gay? Yeah. Well, let me tell you something. When you start playing with Barbie dolls, it doesn't mean you're gay. It just means you were meant to be a woman. So you gotta go get a sex change. Go get that dick cut off and grow some boobies. And then you could play with Barbie dolls and your mom won't think you're gay anymore because you're really a woman now, so it's okay. Yeah, sex changes.
Wow. That was just like Jay-Z.
It was like Gazy.
So now you said in that song, in the beginning, you said, I have a big Z. What's the Z?
Yeah, no, I said it's Driz with a big D and a little Z.
Oh, like the letters in your name.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that people understand how like my name is spelled. Like I always spell it with a capital D and a little Z.
Alrighty then. Perfect. Yeah.
Do you have any Driz songs in your iPod, David?
Yeah,
have
of course
them
he
all.
fucking
Are
does.
you kidding me?
Yeah, who doesn't?
All the hits. All one of them.
Yeah, don't fucking lie. I have like 10 million hits. They all hit.
They all hit. They all bottom out.
Yeah, they all hit fucking hard.
Okay, you have any new ones you want to throw down on us?
Ooh, is there another?
Yeah.
As he says with trepidation.
Well, I'm going back to my lab. This is just...
Yo, it's summertime. Yeah, it's summertime and we're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna take off our shirts and rub our abs. We're gonna go to the beach and we're gonna rub our abs and then we're gonna roll around in the sand. We're gonna roll around in the sand and build some sand castles. Roll around in the sand and build some sand castles. Go some surfing. I don't really like surfing, but if you like to surf, you can surf. Drink some pineapple juice. Yeah, I love a good cup of pineapple juice in the summer. Yeah, it's fucking summertime. It's summertime and I'm the Driz. and I'm gonna go to the beach and rub my abs. I'm gonna go to the beach and I'm gonna rub my abs. Yeah, I'm gonna get a nice dark tan and I'm gonna pick up that chick over there. 'Cause that's what I do.
That song was enjoyable as sand in your bathing suit.
Yeah, that's kind of like what I based it off of.
All right, so now you have to have a song about Dr. Hans.
Ooh. Hans song.
Yeah, of course I do.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, one time I got locked up. Yeah, I got locked up. And I was in prison for like a week and they sent me to the doctor. They were like, yo, Driz. I was like, yo. They were like, yo, Driz, you gotta go to the doctor. And I was like, okay, I don't know why though. And they're like, because you're fucking injured or something. And I'm like, okay, I guess whatever you say. So I went to see the doctor and he was a fucking Nazi. He was a Nazi. He was really fucking German and he kept telling me a bunch of stuff about Hitler. And then he wanted to fuck me in the ass and I was like, no, doc, I don't go that way. No, doc, I don't go that way. Yeah. Yo, he fucking had a fucking Sasquatch tattooed on his... I don't even know. I lost it there.
Did he have a Sasquatch?
A Sasquatch? A Sasquatch?
A swastika. A swastika.
Tattooed on my groin.
A swastika.
So you did
That's what the
rape
Driz
Crap.
meant.
The wheels came off that one.
I haven't had enough alcohol for this yet. I haven't finished my first beer.
I'm going to go home. I finished on. I'm working on a salve that should take the liver spots off my penis. So
the skin tags.
It's very important. I need to finish it. So I will bid you all adieu and
Farewell.
farewell. On good night.
Good night.
And you can clear your throat too.
Yeah. I just you know.
Oh.
All the yelling and screaming I do every day.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to take that.
I don't even want to.
Just barking commands at a German Shepherd all day.
Oh, God. What's coming up next, David, for the Unwritable Rants? Any interviews as good as this?
Just, we're working on our next set of interviews right now. Don't have any to announce yet, but I think we might have one that's pretty damn cool. It's a musician we've been trying to get on for a long time.
Nice.
Yeah, well, I know it's not me because I keep turning you guys down. I'm just too big. I'm too big for you.
We just keep getting the, no in like, 15 different letters from the Driz.
Yeah, with a
He won't even
capital
talk to
N and a
us.
lowercase O.
I heard he's got a song
And your
about
people
that.
are jagoffs, too.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about my people like that. They're my peeps.
He's got a song about it.
Yeah. I opened up my email this morning, and it was another email from David, the producer. I figured it was gonna be another email that said, "Hey, Driz, when can I come over and suck your dick?" But I haven't got one of those from him in a while. I don't know
Fake
why.
news.
It was just another one that said, "Hey, Driz, come on the Unwritable Rant so you can tell us about your awesome rap career." And I just said the same thing I said every other time. I said no. That's with a capital N and a lowercase O. Capital N and a lowercase O. Yo, I'm too big for that guy, David the producer. If I go on his show, I'll just lose all my listeners. They're gonna be like, Driz, why you on this podcast? What happened to you, Driz? Why you selling out?
Falling off, motherfucker.
Yeah, you falling off, Driz. Yeah.
This is complete shiza.
I never heard him say no. I can't believe you drove that, David.
I know. I thought the Driz was all about the yes, but,
Yeah. David, we have to wrap this up, brother, but where can everybody find you?
You can find me at Behind the Rant on Twitter, and you can find the show at theunwritablерant.com.
Awesome, dude.
Thank you, David.
Hey,
Have a good
thanks,
one, man.
boys. Be good.
Have a good one.
Have a good one, man.
Later.
You got to do a show one day, Driz.
Yeah, I told you, I'm too big for that. Yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, now she didn't. Nah, she did.